Phyna again. Yes, baby.
I listen to
Where are you?
But you're smiling like
Where?
you look
Are you not, baby?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. So guys, it's been vibes upon vibes in the Big Brother Naija house. Trust me, I enjoy watching both levels this morning. Yes, like I enjoyed it so much that I even forgot I had to do a video. It was so pleasing. Like, I love positive energy. I love positive vibes. And that's all I could see both in the level 1 house and in the level 2 house. Maybe a little bit of, something that really threw me off in the level 1 house, but in the level 2 house, it's truly vibes on vibes. Those guys are like a family. I know it's not a family reunion or anything like that, but I mean, they've been through a lot. And I just admire them because if they have something to say, they say it to your face. And of course, the way they welcome Deji, like Deji has been eating food, like they eat food. I mean, losing weight back to back for their level is not an easy thing for them. But in the level 2, I mean, what actually kind of melted my heart was when they wanted to do their shopping and they told Deji, you know what, you don't have to bring your own money, we'll still shop for you. And when the time for shopping came, they were like, okay, Deji, feel free to, pick whatever you want. And I'm like, okay, I love this vibe. It's still a game, but I love drama. I love controversies in Big Brother Naija house, but I'm a lover of love. I can't help it. Talking about love, Big Brother, you do this one. So our separated lovers, that is Deji and Chichi, Phyna and Grovvy, had a way to communicate with each other. Yes, guys, when the level 1 housemates were asked to come to the garden and the level 2 housemates had to peep from that garden doors. This scene in a movie where maybe the husband is going off to maybe war or something. Yeah, that's the scene. The way Phyna was like, put on something. You've not want something groovy. Why is he walking away? Have you eaten? What should I make for you? Before you always knew what you wanted to eat. Now I'm like, child, hard girl, not for Yakata. Even my own Chichi. Chichi when I was like, I miss you. I'm like, Chichi the bad bit. Okay, to be very honest, I think Chichi and Phyna are actually very much alike. They are like this hard girls, but deep down within their souls, they are just like jelly. Like, I mean, that's what happens to hard girls like us. Well, me, I'm a softie anyways, but really, it's really beautiful to watch. I can't believe that I told myself that nothing about this ship is really, really, like, it was cringy at first, but now I'm kind of like vibing to it. I mean, anyways, I can't help it. Now, the thing here is, Phyna wasn't supposed to talk. Like, Big Brother has kept her on this alien thing since morning. And I'm like, Big Brother, free this girl. I mean, there's no way she can communicate since morning. And I mean, of course, I know she's going to be getting a punishment. Like, she's definitely going to get a punishment. She's really frustrated that she can't talk. Every time she breaks out of character and talks and they had to like call her back. Like, it's really, really frustrating for Phyna. And of course, Amaka got punished. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, yesterday, Famsavi also got punished. He was given this whole spider thingy for him to string beads along. And the rule is you can't put more than one bead at a time. And of course, he cheated. Big Brother called him out on it, brought a brief for Amaka, especially for Amaka, and it was served by this beautiful ninja. Yes, guys. And Amaka was also, given the same punishment for microphone infringements. Yes, guys. Now, away from all that, let's go into the level 1 house a bit. So earlier on, of course, I told you how Grovvy has been telling everybody that cares to listen that he is now with Phyna. I told you guys how Shegs and Bella are not shippers of that ship. They are actually pushing for Grovvy and Chomsy to the extent that Shegs went on to start spilling things about Grovvy to Chomsy and Chichi. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it was not even his place to do so. How can you go and be telling, these people that, this is Groovy's business, this is what he does, this is where he has a house, he has this business, he's taking care of whatever. Like, unnecessary. I just feel like Sheikh should just calm down. Seriously. And of course, there was also this argument that happened between Bella and Doyin, all still because of Grovvy. I mean, Grovvy is a trophy. Like, seriously, everywhere is Grovvy season, baby. Yes, guys. So what happened? So last night, of course, Doyin called Grovvy to the side to talk with him, especially about this whole beauty thing, because Beauty and Doyin were very close, and I think their closeness transcends beyond that 1 week they spent in the lockdown. Grovvy told her his own version of things that happened, and told her like things that happened according to him, how Beauty treated him and all that. He even went ahead to say that at some point after that whole last Saturday debacle that happened between the both of them, he made up his mind that what, he's just going to be friends with her, but the relationship is off. Yes, guys. And Doyin was like, see, this doesn't sound like the Beauty I know. Like, the Beauty I know would never do that. The Beauty I spent a week with would never do all this. But anyways, I mean, the pressure of the house, the alcohol, she told Grovvy, in as much as you wanted Beauty to trust you, I mean, it's been how many weeks? I mean, for her to trust you, it's really not that, easy to trust people like that. But then again, aside from that, she's not going to be excusing Beauty for her own actions. Yes, guys. She also went on to say, in as much as Grovvy is saying about the bad things, that probably Beauty has done, I'm sure, according to her, that she's sure, that Beauty also has some very good things that she has done. She's intelligent, she's smart, and all that. So that was really what the conversation was all about, right? So, these other guys were in the living room, Chomzy, Chichi, and Bella and Shegs. And then they started Doyin came there. Of course, Grovvy was there before. I think he went inside later. And then, they started with a talk of, Doyin always calling guys, to have therapy with them, calling her a therapist and all that. I mean, he should not even allow Grovvy to like spend the night or something. She already started questioning him, calling him to a corner. And she was trying to explain that this wasn't about her trying to poach a guy. This is basically her trying to like talk about this whole beauty thing. It was not her trying to be interested in any form or in any way in what's his name, Grovvy. And before it, I mean, there was a whole lot of back and forth, and then Bella said something to her which wasn't really nice, and then Doyin was like, you'll be fine and all that, and she went into sleep. If I were the one, I wouldn't even stand there to be entertaining them. Doyin is really mature though. I mean, compared to Ezine, I'm gonna finish you. I really think that Bella has a lot of growing up to do. I like her in some aspects. I mean, some of the things she vomits from her mouth is totally unnecessary. Let's talk about them. I don't understand she and Shegs, basically, especially Bella. Let's talk about Bella a bit. I don't get it. I mean, yesterday she was spilling a lot of trash with her mouth, talking about Hermes, saying that Hermes has become cocky or arrogant, overconfident. I mean, that the fact that, he's been winning tags back to back doesn't mean he has an outside presence, doesn't mean he has over 20K followers outside, and if he wants to leave to level 2, he should leave. Like, imagine that. I feel if Hermes wants to be cocky, he has every reason to. You know why? Because he's always saving their asses when it comes to tax and head of house games. If Bella has so much to say, always saying, I have a bad mouth, why couldn't you come out to do the debate yesterday? You have a bad mouth. You could not come out to do any presentation. You have a bad mouth during your Rimo task. You and your husband could not even answer all the questions, making your team to be the last, and your team was the only team that could not get anything in your Rimo task. Like, at this point, I think Bella should just shut up. Shut up and put in the work so that people will respect her, not just for her bad mouth, but for what she brings to the table. Imagine when Deji was doing his send-off speech. The only thing he could praise her for was the relationship with Shegs. Does that even make any sense? Thinking about them sometimes kind of like piss me off. Anyways, crazy things are happening in the Big Brother Naija house. Yes, guys. Now, away from that, let's still talk about, Grovvy. Grovvy was having a man-to-man conversation with Dotun. People of God, did you know that Dotun actually kissed Ileba, yay, outside the party on Saturday? I'm like, oh my goodness, Kayode, why are you not showing us these things? Yeah, so Dotun kissed her, and apparently Dotun really likes Ileba. Like, initially, I had the impression that it was Ileba coming on to Dotun, but right now, I stand corrected, Dotun actually likes Ilebaye. He has made it known like 2 or 3 times now. And the thing here is, Grovvy also told him that, okay, he's having something, to do with Phyna, in as much as he knows that, okay, Chomsy likes him, but he's still keeping his options open. Okay, the drama that is going to be happening in this Big Brother Naija house. I cannot wait. And talking about Chomsy and Grovvy, like, have you guys noticed the way Grovvy smiles these days? Like, Grovvy has been super active. He's no longer that, I don't know, secluded guy, quiet guy. He's still the quiet guy, but I mean, I've seen Grovvy much more active with guys, dancing, or more. I love it for him. I love it for him. Grovvy is now becoming, the guy on at the front seat. I love it. I love it. And for the first time in a long time, I'm seeing Shaq spending time with the guys. Wow. The Grovvy factor. Me, I cannot wait for the houses to be merged. I mean, I cannot wait to see all of them in one house. Let them bring down the roof. Talking about Hermes made it known to them, it's a game. The game is the game. See, if I become the head of house on Monday, according to what he said, he's going to leave the level 2 housemates and put them up, the level 1 housemates. I think that's part of the reason that Bella is really pissed at Hermes. But anyways, I mean, it's the game. I just said, okay, come here and give you guys the gist on what has been happening with your favorite show, Big Brother Naija Level Up Season 7. I cannot wait for the party. I mean, lots and lots of emotions. I cannot wait for the party tonight. Yes, guys, I'm so looking forward to it. Hope you are too. On that note, I say thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.